friend of the fam and of Otto's and of pretty much a lot of people. And an enemy of many as well.
What's up, Marlo? How you doing? Hello.
Yeah, Marlo requested you.
Yeah, how you doing, baby?
Yeah,
Let's just keep doing it.
Go away.
Marlo.
Stop that. So FRaNk Wood, what's going on in the world of wood?
This and that. We do, every Sunday we're doing shows here at Otto's.
Yes, I had so
Wind
much
down
fun at the
Sunday.
last one.
Yeah, we got to talk about another one.
Yes.
Frankie Wood's NYC All-Star Band is, kicking in.
I want to know what you left in Vegas.
But I live in Vegas. I
Yeah.
do nothing in Vegas. Vegas was boring to me.
Really?
It's like we got there, like we go to one club called Frank's Tiki Room, and the bouncer's
Frank's Tiki Room?
and the
That's
bouncer's like, "You're Mr. Wood." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Come on in. We've been expecting you." All right, we get to the bar, and the bartender's like, "You're Mr. Wood, aren't you?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "Drinks around the house." So like, okay. After a couple hours there, we decided to go to the Double Down and see what it looked like. Just like we just got there Thursday, and we stopped at the bar to have a pee. And I walk in the bar, I see a guy I haven't seen in like 15 years from New York. I go, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm playing Double Down, blah, blah, blah." He goes, "I run this joint. Drinks are on me." So we hang out there for another hour or
It
two.
doesn't sound so bad
Right?
yet.
And then we get to the
Doesn't
Double
sound
Down.
real.
We get to the Double Down. They're like, "Hey, we're expecting you. Looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Come on in." The bartender was a guy I know, so we drank for free. And the guys I'm with are like, "You've never been here before." I'm like, "Never." Like, everywhere we walk in, people know you, and you drink for free. I'm like, "Yeah, the wood is good."
What is
Oh,
that about
yeah.
Vegas?
It was boring. It's like video games to me. It's like Fremont Street was like a bunch of street performers, which we see better on the subway every day.
Well, we have
The chorus girls were like nothing to cheer about.
Really?
I was totally unimpressed.
Wow.
I was totally
Wow.
unimpressed. Everything is 15 minutes away from everything else. It's hot,
Yeah.
you know.
So it wasn't what you expected.
I didn't expect anything.
Right. But it was even less than that.
Yeah, it was like everybody's like, blah, blah, blah. I don't gamble, so.
Right.
My idea of gambling is like getting on the bus without getting hit by a cab.
Yeah.
Or buying a quarter pound of weed and breaking even.
Yeah. And that makes sense. So, all right, well now you're back, and you've been to Vegas, so you can't say you've never been there anymore.
Whoopee.
And what's on the agenda this
Well,
week?
Frankie Wood and his NYC All-Stars have a bunch of shows coming up.
Okay.
Right, we're playing on July 20th here at Otto's. Then on August 15th, we're playing down at the Brighton Bar in Long Branch, along with the Brats. You know, Keith West
Yeah.
and the Sins.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah.
And then we're also playing August 22nd at Beast of Bourbon over in
Nice.
Brooklyn, which is a really cool spot.
Cool. Yeah, I keep hearing.
Beast of Bourbon, you walk, first off, they got like 100 different bourbons. So I was sitting there, I was like, I know the owner, so we're sitting there and he's like, "What do you want?" I said, "I get some bourbon." He goes, "What kind?" I'm like, "Me, what kind?" He's like, "You want dark, you want smoky, you want spicy?" I'm like, "What are you drinking?" He's like, "That's good, right?" He goes, "Yeah, it's
Smoke.
good." Then I'll drink what you're having. You know, they have craft beers and no Bud Light or anything like
What
that.
is this craft beer
It's
thing?
like, it's
Like,
all fancy beers
now
and
you
shit.
just like always see
Fancy
craft.
beers
I
they
never heard
charge
of
you a
that.
lot of money for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Is it like craft
but the food-
services? Is that
the
like what-
food is outrageous. You walk in there, it's like barbecue. It's
Oh,
like,
your
and they sit
favorite.
there and you shake your beets and they break it out with like in the brown butcher paper. And like you buy it by the pound. They're like how much you want. Boom, the ribs, the meat falls off the bone.
Vegetarians up there.
What?
Vegetarians up there.
So fuck that. Good, good for me.
I don't care
They
if
got
you
beans.
love
They
me.
got
here.
beans.
We
I
love
just sold two beautiful necklaces yesterday, made out of chimpanzee teeth.
Oh wow!
They were
Wow.
awesome. They were taken from chimpanzees, the
Wow.
dead chimps in Africa. Then
How
they
do you
brought them-
know?
Because I know the guy who made them.
Shame.
Yeah, but how does he know?
He went to Africa, got the teeth, brought it back to Brazil. He was a Macumba witch doctor.
Animal
Wow.
abuse. Animal abuse.
It's not abuse, it's
No.
dead. He wasn't using them anymore.
But he killed them.
No, he didn't. They died. They found them. They took his teeth.
Okay.
And
He wasn't
what
using
a
it.
lovely necklace.
Yeah, I'm sure,
What?
right? Is it a nice necklace?
Well, Father Vince, next time you see Father Vince, look at the necklace.
Oh, he's wearing it?
Oh, it's fucking awesome.
You bought it for him?
I didn't buy it. I'm crazy. I'm stupid. I sold it to him.
Wow.
And Tracy took the other one.
Took the other one?
You bought it.
So now you're a monkey teeth.
Right, I've also got some nice antlers and impala horns and ram horns
Wow.
and stuff.
Oh my
A
God.
stuffed Doberman head.
Are you serious?
Got all sorts of good shit.
And where do you keep all this? In storage?
Yeah, keep it in my pocket. Hey, you want to come here? Reach in my pocket. You can find it.
No, thank you.
I got a frog in my
What do
pocket.
you have in there?
All sorts of shit.
Like in that little bag? Is it like
Yeah.
a circus thing? Like,
Yeah,
like
it's like
it just
there's
like
this
things-
first aid kit. There's
Are you serious?
first aid kit. There's batteries, backup batteries for the hearing aids, backup batteries for the flashlights, the camera, the wallet, a space.
22.
What?
22.
Crazy glue from Joe Crazy. Crazy Joe.
22.
Crazy glue from Bicycle Joe's mouth when he keeps going.
I
A
know, he's
corkscrew.
crazy.
A corkscrew.
You know what happened to Zsa Zsa Gabor's husband?
Oh.
Has to do with a corkscrew.
No, it has to do with crazy glue.
What?
He thought it was eye drops and he put it in his
Oh.
eyes and he glued his eyes shut and he had to go to the hospital.
That's lovely.
Yeah, I know.
That's
He,
lovely.
he picked up the wrong bottle.
Very Josh.
Oh God, Zsa Zsa's husband.
It's
It's all right, it's Anisette Day. You can have the first one. What's a skeleton that you haven't told me?
I haven't told you.
Skeleton in your closet. Something
Hey.
devious.
Well, when I lived in Crown Heights, back in the early 80s, we were the only white guys inside.
Okay.
And then the boys on the corner would be like, hey, how you doing? They'd wave.
What color was your beard then?
Black. Right, so they were like, hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And they go upstairs, they rob your car. Right? And as you would leave, they see you get in the car, they're like, hey, how you doing? And then they rob your house. So, I made some explosives. And I put them together and I wrapped them in glass and metal and nails and shit.
Oh, like the Boston bombers?
Well, basically just a frag grenade. And I did these characters would be hanging out on the corner. I went by there on a motorcycle, boom, blew them up. Right? So the next day I did it again. Third day I did it again. Fourth day I just threw a fuse. They still jumped. They got the idea. You don't fucking do that shit on my block, especially not to me.
Wow.
And they got the hint.
So they stopped.
Yeah, one or two of them disappeared, but that's about it.
Wow. All right.
Nobody missed them.
Frank.
We love Frank.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
Go, Frank.
That's why whoever stole this fucking bass guitar.
Oh yeah, I saw that posting. Yeah.
This boy better turn himself in before I get him.
Wow.
I'm getting some leads now. I'm getting close.
Oh really? Do you know his name?
Not yet, but I know he's a guinea bastard.
Oh, and you can say that, right?
I'm a guinea bastard.
That's right. It's like it works like that in the field, right? And you're allowed to call yourself what it is,
It would be
right?
an N-word if you say it.
No, you
Yeah,
can't
so.
say it. I know.
Yeah.
Speak of
It's the
the
duck.
It's the dirty brother.
I see.
I know, Don.
Anyway,
Hey, Don.
what else, Ron?
What else? Your birthday's not till November. Do you have anything planned for the week of wOOd this year?
So far, we're going to do 7 days of wOOd. We're going to do 7 shows in 10 days. We got a show lined up at the Marlin Room. One at the Bowery Electric, 2 at Otto's, 1 at the LiNdSaY, 1 at Hank's, and 1 at Beast Suburban.
Wow.
Pretty popular.
Frank Wood, he is so popular.
Oh, I
Do you
know,
have
but-
anything you want to ask Mr.
Yeah, what are you doing? You're supposed to be asking questions.
Come on,
No,
Marlo.
no. I mean, you're doing good here.
I can fill up time.
You got a whole routine. You must have wrote that down.
Just like I fill in time all the time.
Yes, he does, and he has his usual spiel that everybody can repeat.
No, so what's the thing with you and Otto's? Do you, I thought you were always here.
I'm here every Sunday for the past 6 years, just about.
Oh, that's it?
That's why we can't take you nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, every Sunday I run Wind Down Sunday here.
No one ever.
Oh, okay.
And I've been
So
here
then you
just,
play in
you know,
other clubs every other
and I book other clubs, you know. I also work security over at Webster Hall,
Uh-huh.
you know, and that's things like that. I send bands around the world.
Now you do. But when I met you, you had been like a roadie for the Grateful Dead, and then you were working at Dennis's.
I was doing security with the Dead, I done security with the Who, the Stones, the Dolls, Patti Smith, Santana, Clapton.
How did you start that?
I worked for John Scher.
I worked for John Scher because
I
I worked
worked
at
for
the
John
Ritz.
Scher at Roosevelt Stadium back in '75, and I mean, that summer in '75, everybody played at Roosevelt Stadium every week.
Where's
somebody
Roosevelt
else.
Stadium?
Jersey City,
Oh.
minor league baseball stadium. Everybody played
John
it.
Sure is from Jersey.
Everybody played it at Summit. Santana, Clapton, the Dead, the Allmans, Pink Floyd. Yes,
Wow.
Crosby, Stills and Nash. The night Nixon resigned.
Wow.
You know, Beach Boys, Marshall Tucker. You name it. Everybody played at Roosevelt Stadium. That's every week was something else. Plus, we used to rent an ice cream machine, an ice cream truck, right? And back then it was cheap to make T-shirts. So we would get T-shirts at like $1 a piece. My friend went to the School of Visual Arts, so we had silk screening shit. We'd make T-shirts, right? We'd sell them before the concert, and then every week we'd pull straws, right? Until whoever had the short straw had to stay with the ice cream truck.
Wow.
Right, for the concert, and then when the concert was over, there we were selling ice cream and T-shirts
Wow. Wow. Good for you.
and other things.
So
Then
what's
you
your-
worked your way up.
Yeah. Now he's
And then-
singing he's the front man singing in a band.
Well, that
Did you
could
ever
go
know
right.
that was gonna happen?
It wasn't my idea.
Whose idea was it?
That was Luigi Babes.
Nice.
That was Luigi
Good
Babes. I
for
was like,
Luigi. Good move, Luigi.
Luigi put the band together, but then I had to set Captain Bligh adrift.
Yeah.
I love Luigi, but he's a lunatic. I couldn't deal with him, so I kicked him out of the band.
Yeah. Too many lunatics in the pod.
Well, now it's like my band is basically all my musicians are over 45. My backup singers are over 25 and hot,
Yeah.
with occasional exceptions such as the lovely Patty Rock.
Who's
Hey,
gonna come on right now?
Who's hot?
This
Yeah.
shit is
Who's hot?
sexy.
Well,
Oh,
and in the
I am.
beginning, it was just that I had hot girls. Now my backup singers all, not only are they gorgeous, but they all can sing.
Yeah. And it
That's
makes
like-
you
I got-
sound really
It makes me
good.
sound better. I got Sid Silver,
I love Sid.
Big Sid.
She's
Right?
the
We got
best.
Krista McNamee, who's amazing.
Love her.
Lauren Dragon, who's got a voice that's amazing, and the new one, Sarah Melinda Engelke, who plays keyboards and violins and ballet dancing. She just finished doing an off-Broadway play, musical.
Beautiful
She
thing.
did A League of Their Own,
Wow.
right? She did the Gina Davis part.
Wow.
And
Cool.
she's in the band, you know, and she plays guitar. But when Johnny Young, but when he can't make it, I was like, don't worry about it. I got it covered. I got the blonde with the legs, you know.
Good for you. So when's the next gig?
I got T.J. Jordan on
Yeah.
guitar, Kevin Shaw on bass, Mike Lynn on the drums,
Yeah.
and Ken Rowell, you know, on
Yeah.
rhythm guitar.
Yay.
But my saxophones, I've had Danny Ray, you
Yeah.
know, from Van Wan and Hudson Industries, right? Chuck the Raven Hancock, you know, from Murphy's Law. And lately I've been having Robert Aaron
Wow.
from White Club Jean and David Bowie's band playing saxophone with him. So like
You're amazing, Frank Wood. So when is the next gig with you guys?
July 20th here at Otto's Drunken
There you
Egg.
go. And your website that you want people to check?
MRFWOOD.com. Mr. Robert Francis Whiskey Oscar Dick.com.
Do you want to, I heard, oh, I'm not going to say it. Do you want to put your
What did you
button?
hear?
I
Wait, say
heard
that
like,
again.
What?
Mr.
Michael
I
Robert
just heard-
Francis Whiskey Oscar Dick. Mr. F. Wood.
Yeah, I just heard somebody say this morning, like, they were talking about different websites, and they just said, they said this website, this one, and then he said, and then the Indian website is just .com.
Just that.
So when you said that, it made me think of that. So push a button.
Push a button.
.com. Give it up for Mr. Wood.
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Ladies, mama.
Hey, good to see you. We're going to do an interview with you for Still Notes.
Patty.
Yeah, when?
You name it.
Patty.